Hagia Sophia's dome. The dome you see is not the first dome. When the architect Isidoros built the Hagia Sophia, the third Hagia Sophia in the year of 537, he makes a mistake. Then that mistake is that the dome he built was too heavy for the building to carry it. So he builds up he builds up arches on the north and the south walls from the outside to support the building, and he manages to keep the building from collapsing. But the dome was still too heavy, so in 20 years after the construction, the first dome he built, collapses inside the church. And they built the second dome. During that time, his nephew, his name was also Isidoros. So to differentiate them, we call the other one young Isidoros, the young guy. And when he comes here, he fixes his uncle's mistake, and he makes the second dome with 40 windows. It has 40 windows. It lights up the area much better, and it's lighter than the first one. So the building can carry it. When you look at the very top, right now, you can see a verse from Quran, the holy book for the Muslim people. In that verse, the God says, "I am the light of the world." As in the way on the entrance, also Jesus Christ says, "I am the light of the world." But before that verse was written down there in the 19th century, there used to be another Jesus Christ depiction on the very high top on that dome. During the 19th century, Ottomans ordered a renovation work to be done in Hagia Sophia. They hired two Italian brothers. They are known as Fossati brothers. They come here, they hire the crew, and they start renovating Hagia Sophia. And during that time, the Ottomans want them to change the depiction from Jesus Christ depiction to that Nur verse from Quran. Nur means light verse. Written there. And when you look down here, you can see the angels. They are known as the seraph angels. In Christianity, they are believed to be the protectors of heavens and the Jesus Christ throne inside the heavens. They have 6 wings. You can see one of the faces on the left side, or their left corner. You can see not the angels' faces, but the other angels' faces are covered up again. During that 19th century renovation works, the Ottomans want the renovation crew to cover those angels' faces up. And they put some golden lids on their face.
Why did they leave the last
During the year of 2009, very close by, another renovation crew came here, and they started to renovate this part especially. And during their work, they climbed the scaffold all the way top with the angel's face over there. And once they were there, they put down the lid. They opened up the lid. So that's why it's open right now. Also, from there, when you look down, you can see the second floor of Hagia Sophia. Alongside with the second floor, you can see very big green background, round plates all over the second floor. When you look over there, on the right, you can see the name of Allah. On the left, you can see the Prophet Muhammad's name. On top of us, you can see the names of the four important caliphs. Those are the names of the Prophet Muhammad's grandsons, Hassan and Hussein. Are written down. Hassan and Hussein. So during that 19th time renovations, there's a very skillful choreograph known as Kazasker İzzet Mustafa Pasha. His full name is really long, so I'm just going to call him Mustafa Pasha. He's also ordered to come inside Hagia Sophia. When he comes here, he starts to build up these plates inside the Hagia Sophia. During the year of 1935, the museum workers wanted to extract these plates, but they were bigger than the doors, so they cannot take them out from the doors. That's why they're there. And when you look there, can you guess the green substance, green material they used on the background? Can you guess it? What is it?
Emerald. Emerald?
No. No. It's a leaf. A type of leaf. Yeah. Cannabis. They use cannabis leaves. Yeah.
Oh,
They use cannabis leaves. Yeah. They use cannabis leaves. They press down those leaves.
because somebody said religion is cocaine.
They used cannabis leaves. He pressed down the cannabis leaves and then he covered the up. And then he used golden painting to write those names. I just told you. And also you can see the second floor from here. We cannot go up to second floor right now. It's under renovation. But if you were to go to the second floor, you would see many Christian time like depictions on the walls, many mosaics. They are mostly known as representation mosaic because in most of those mosaics, some important person either representing or gifting something to Jesus Christ or Virgin Mary. So they're known as representation mosaics. Also, when you look down there, during the Roman times, the second floor actually was reserved for women. During the Roman times, the Christians were dividing the people, by sex. The woman would go up there, the male would stay here, and they would pray. That's why Sophia has the second floor, and also the thing is. All the depictions you see inside Hagia Sophia, the Christian depictions, they were all made during the 11th or 12th century. Hagia Sophia itself was built in 6th century, but during the 8th and 9th centuries, the Eastern Roman Christians that lived here in that time go through an iconoclastic age, which means icon breaking age. During that time, they broke all the depictions they had, like all tapestries, depictions, mosaics. So they were all remade after that age was ended, and they rebuilt all the depictions inside the Hagia Sophia in 11th and 12th centuries. So when you look down here, we are very close to the end now. In front of you, you can see the mihrab section over there, the niche. The imam starts praying. On the side, you can see the minbar section and the muezzin section. I showed you these on the blue mosque too. They're all the same in every mosque, pretty much. The difference here, when you look at the minbar section, you can see two banners over there on the top. Two banners over there. Those banners were brought here from Kaaba, the whole place for the Muslims, to show the people that the Hagia Sophia was a mosque taken by, sword fight. Like the Ottomans fought their way to Muslims, of course they conquered it. So since it was a mosque that was converted from church to a mosque, they put those banners there for the representation of that fact. And also, when you look very high up there, you can see some white curtains covering up some mosaics. Right now, since Hagia Sophia was converted back into a mosque, the Muslims cannot pray in front of any kind of figure, or be it portrait, tapestry, doesn't matter. The Muslims cannot pray in front of any figure, so they closed up those mosaics over there with white curtains. In the middle, there is a mosaic of Virgin Mary holding baby Jesus Christ or child Jesus Christ. On the right and the left side, there are the depictions of Angel Gabriel and Michael. But as of now, since it's the praying direction, it's closed up. There's a very special thing about Hagia Sophia. When the Romans built Hagia Sophia as a church, the churches look towards east, like and that's the praying way, that's the praying direction for the church. But when the Ottomans come here and then conquered Constantinople and they turned Hagia Sophia into a mosque, the Muslims also pray towards Mecca, and for this place it looks towards east. So they're in the same place. That's why they're in the same place for Hagia Sophia. When you look around, that's one of the muezzin sections. but since Hagia Sophia's praying area is bigger, you can see small praying muezzin sections all around you. One is on the back here, and two of them are on the other side on those walls, over there, near those walls, connected. They were also made from marble to better fit into Hagia Sophia itself, you know, without breaking the visual. And when you look back, you can see a library there with golden doors and marble walls. That's also another Ottoman time thing that they built. And these railed areas inside, like around the ground, you see, these are called classes. After the Ottoman times, like prayer ends, people can go up to these places and they can learn from like teachers. Like teachers come in the classes and they will teach them about like maybe mathematics or like these are all good classes. There are 11 of them inside the Hagia Sophia. 11 of these classes you see here. These are called classes. There are 11 of them inside the Hagia Sophia, inside this one. And the last thing, there's an area over there which is not covered by the current carpets. It's known as Ompalyon. There are many round marble inside that area. The importance is the Eastern Romans that lived here were accepting that place as the center of the world. And also the Eastern Roman empires, when they were to be crowned, they would go into that middle of that rounds over there, the circles, and they would have their crowning ceremonies inside that place. Okay, let's walk around a little bit and like